So the issue is very deep, right? So it is very, very deep and entrenched in our society. And I think part of the problem is that we also educate our girls and our boys to continue with that mindset, right? So I think breaking that culture is doubly difficult, because women को भी एक certain रास्ते में train किया जा रहा है कि अच्छा नहीं, you settle down, right? You have to adapt, you have to adjust, you should not be negotiating. Salary की बात तोबा तोबा, how can you be so money minded? ठीक है, मतलब savings के अलावा क्या mutual funds? How you don't understand that, right? This is not your area. Finance, no way. You're just supposed to save money and lose it, because at the end of the day, जब आप committees में डालते हैं, जिसकी आखिरी committee होती है, by the way, just saying, it's less money than you started off with. ठीक है, if you don't believe me, आप देख लें 100,000 rupees के कितने आपको grams मिलते हैं gold के, एक साल के बाद देखिएगा कितने ले सकेंगे आप, ठीक है? Simple, explain it to them in their terms. So at the end of the day, we're actually losing money all the time, women. और सिर्फ ये मैं financial sector की बात कर रही हूँ. Other than that, there are so many conversations that we miss out on because we're not part of that mix. So is it a male-dominated society? Yes. Is it going to stay there for many, many years to come? Absolutely. What can we do about it? ठीक है? So there are certain things that you can do. और वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा मेरा कभी-कभी इख्तलाफ भी होता है कि जब आपने women empowerment की बात करनी है, just because you're a woman, but you don't really know about gender equality and gender equity and all these terms, perhaps you're not the best authority on that topic, even though you're a woman and you belong to that gender. Right? So sometimes what has happened in the industry as well is that it has become a debate about man hating. Right? Yeah. It's not about man hating. You need the men there, and you need them to be your allies. And are you able to do that diplomatically enough to carve that space for yourself as well as all the other women out there? I think there is that diplomacy that's required. There's that delicate touch which is required. Excellent negotiation skills and communication skills are required, which women, by the way, are better at, right? So my only thing is going to be, capitalize on your strengths. जो आपकी natural inborn talent है, उसको आपने use करना है for topics like these. If you're going to go there and start fighting with people, fighting never accomplished anything. Yeah. So I think that there's that conversation. अच्छा, जो सारा बता रही हैं. So yes, I do have anecdotes like that. If I can share one, it was really funny. So there was a boot camp at the NIC in Islamabad. I think UNDP and a couple of other partners had put it together. And there was this gentleman who was there, government के counterpart थे. And he kept arguing with me for 5 minutes. नहीं तो आपके co-founder कौन है? नहीं तो आपके partner कौन है? नहीं तो ये बताएं. And I was just like, okay, he's a man. Finally, I understood what he's trying to get at. He's like, नहीं, but real founder कौन है? मैंने कहा, यार, I left my job first. I think that makes me the real founder, whatever that means. ठीक है? But I mean, so of course, absolutely. And I think there is also that, I would say there is also that lack of confidence at times which women have. Again, cultural uske bahut sare reasons ho sakte hain. So I think it's time for you to recognize your own strength. By the way, one of the webinars that we do, which is called Smashing It, this is essentially for the same purpose, right? So what we do is we bring in women who are known and not so well known, both. And we do a mix of Pakistani women, and we highlight how they overcame different challenges, work-life balance, personal problems, issues, whatever it may be, right? Whatever was holding them back, and how they still found ways to navigate and become successful. Because I think lesson sharing is really important. You have to have that community of people who are your strong supporters. Usme men and women both need to be with you, right? So ये मत सोचें कि वो आदमी है तो मुझे वो support नहीं करेगा and he is going to put me down. If you expect the worst from somebody, you will most probably get it.